Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the first day of Inktober, and basically I'm going to be creating a character for today's word, and I've got my usual Express It blending card. I cut it in half because they're usually 8.5 by 11, but I figured I'd want to go a little bit smaller with my canvas. And so I have some fine liners in various sizes, a red colored pencil, white gel pen, a ruler just in case, and I'm going to be using an Ohuhu brush marker, R11, and my Ohuhu original marker in color 83 and in color 73. Okay, so since it's Inktober day 1, I'm going to go ahead up at the top, write down hashtag Inktober day 1. And so if you're following Jake Parker's official Inktober list, you'll find that the first day is ring, and I'm kind of stumped. And so since I'm stumped, I went ahead and I looked up the definition of ring just to sort of find sources of inspiration. And the definition is, pretty simple. A small circular band, typically of precious metal, and often set with one or more gemstones worn on a finger as an ornament or token of marriage, engagement, or authority. And then the second definition is a ring-shaped or circular object. And they gave an example as fried onion rings. I love fried onion rings. They also gave it as a verb, so to surround someone or something, especially for protection and or containment. That's an interesting one. So I'm going to be going with the kind of circular object kind of definition. I don't know. I thought of ring and I had this idea sort of come to me of like a portal. So I'm just very, very lightly just sketching a circle, nothing fancy. So basically I've gone ahead and drawn this sort of figure coming out of this portal. And I don't know, it kind of looks like she is stuck inside of it, which is definitely what I'm trying to go for. To give that, I don't know, creep factor. I thought that would be a cool concept. All right, I really like it. I feel like it's definitely got a lot of symbolism going on in here. You know, I've got this circular ring-like portal and she's coming through it, but honestly, it kind of looks like she's escaping it more so than like trying to just enter into someplace. All right, and now I'm just going to lighten up my red sketch. Sometimes I tend to go straight to markering, like coloring with my markers. Markering, what the heck? And, but since it's Inktober, I figured I'd just go ahead and ink it first with my fine liners. And I tend to always start with facial features. All right, turning out pretty good. I'm gonna do the circular ring. I'm pretty much just freehanding it because I'm not looking for like super accuracy right here, because I have other ideas for how this ring is gonna end up looking, because I want it to be inky, if that makes any sense. It's kind of cool. Definitely the design turned out better than what I was thinking of, so that's always a plus. And then I'm basically gonna fill in this design. That way it just looks like black goo. All right. So I'm then thinking with my colors, I might make the background like a dark purple, like inside the portal. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna ink it just a little bit more. Okay, so inking is done, and basically I'm gonna be focusing on these purple colors that I have by Ohuhu, who, by the way, is sponsoring these Inktober videos as we work on this collaboration of Inktober together. So, okay, so I'm gonna start with hair. And since I'm only working with shades of purple, this should be pretty simple. At least I hope. I originally thought I'd have difficulty using such a limited color palette, but it definitely just makes you sort of try and think outside of the box when using such limited colors. I feel like I'm nailing it, but then I think, am I? Not sure. And then I've got my standard black Ohuhu, and I'm going to color in the background. I was originally going to make the inside of this purple as well, but I'm just not entirely too sure if I can make that work in the way that I sort of envisioned it in my head. Mostly because I feel like it would just be an overdose of purple, and then either the background or the character herself would have gotten lost, I guess, in peace. I definitely feel as though the end effect is going to look pretty cool. Yeah, just seeing this area right here makes me excited for the end result because I think this area right here looks pretty cool so far. And now I'm just adding these last minute shinies, and that's that. And so this is Inktober Day 1, and the word is ring. And I kind of feel like that idea or prompt may have been a little bit lost in the end, but I do feel like the circularness of the background kind of pulls it together and kind of gives that ring feeling. Not 100% sure. But regardless, if you enjoyed this video, maybe comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye!